writers and readers, I'm Christie Stratos, and today I wanted to tell you about my very first week out of corporate America and into just running my own editing business full-time and writing. It was quite a bit different than I thought it was going to be, even though I had a plan of action for the entire week, and for every day I had to-do lists and everything, which is one of the most important things I had read that you could do. Have everything set, have a plan of action, and it'll help you get out of your routines that you were used to. But still, it felt pretty weird. That first day, that first Monday, I woke up at the same time as I always did, 6 a.m., just so that I could get the most out of my day. And I really found myself sort of feeling lost, even though I had a to-do list, even though I had a list of 3 achievable things. Achievable is really important. Achievable things that I wanted to accomplish, and I knew what I needed to do. First thing, second thing, third thing, I had it all planned out. I still felt really lost. There was no usual routine of, getting all ready in the same way that I normally would, wearing like a formal, more skirt and button-down shirt and all that, and then driving to work and, checking my email and talking to, the same colleagues every day. There was none of that, and without it, even though I had a plan, like I said, I felt really lost. Once I did get back on top of everything and I got rid of that feeling, it was there for maybe like 10 minutes, and then it did go away and I started working. One of the things that I found was in my previous job as a project manager, I was very used to multitasking quite a lot. All the time, someone would come over to me, have a problem that they need me to solve, I would need to help with it immediately, and then I would go back to emails, and I would have like 5 unfinished emails at the end of the day. I would have updated certain projects, updated half of a project, doing all different kinds of things halfway, because you have to pace yourself, and you need to be able to deal with problems as they come up, so you're pulled away from what you're doing constantly. Well, working from home, I didn't have that problem, but I continued to multitask in the exact same way, which was a problem, because at the end of the day, I again ended up with half-finished emails, half-finished tasks, half-started things, and I just wasn't focusing the way I should have been. So this is something that I just assumed would disappear magically with working from home, but it, of course, did not disappear. It was something that I really needed to get used to, and throughout the week, I found myself having to pull myself back on track and say, this time is not for social media, this time is for editing, and I'm going to focus on that now. This time is for answering this email, and I'm going to finish it instead of leaving it until later in the day, half finished. So I did have to put effort into that. I'm still having to put some effort into that, but I am getting better at it slowly. One of the things I expected to feel that I did feel pretty strongly was that my brain couldn't understand that my job is no longer happening and I am also not on vacation. So for some, it's just a funny thing that my brain continues to think that I must be on vacation. And a couple of reasons are, of course, because I have only ever worked at the same company since I have been out of college, so my brain is having trouble interpreting that I am no longer there permanently. And the other reason is because when I would take vacation at my job, this is the kind of stuff I would be doing. What I'm doing all day is the kind of stuff I would be doing all day on vacation. I would be doing my editing business and I would be writing. I would be doing a lot of social media updating, scheduling, stuff like that. And so this is what vacation was for me. Big quotes on vacation. I didn't really ever take actual vacation. I would just work through the whole thing. So my body and my brain continue to think that I must be on vacation. And it's a weird feeling, even though I'm taking it seriously, of course, and I'm doing so much work, it just keeps saying, no, we're going back to work, definitely. So it's still trying to catch up from that impression. One of the really nice things is that I'm actually able to take the time to see friends and have a bit of a social life, which I'm not that used to anymore, because when I was not at work, which was not 9 to 5, it was 9 till whatever time it took, or early in the morning till whatever time it took. After work, I would be either writing or formatting, or I would be working on my social media, or I would be editing, any number of those things. I would just pretty much be working till the moment I got into my corporate job until the moment I went to bed. And now, eliminating the corporate job, I'm still working long hours and everything, but that's because I want to. And so cutting out the corporate job means that I actually have a little bit of time to spend with my friends, which is crazy. So now I have social time planned every weekend. This is a novelty for me. This is the first time in many years that I've really had this opportunity to have a little bit of time to relax, a little bit of time for me, and a little bit of time to catch up with my friends. Another thing I've been enjoying is that even though I'm multitasking and I'm having trouble getting my brain to stop moving around from thing to thing to thing to thing before anything is finished, I'm really enjoying being able to set up my day and decide what I'm going to work on that day. And if that day has to be dedicated to organizing things and maybe doing some writing stuff, if that entire day needs to be dedicated to that, that's okay. The next day can be an entire day of editing. Scheduling my time the way I want to is something I'm very good at, so I really like being able to do that and saying, I feel really creative today, so I'm going to spend the day creating, and I feel really like I should be doing editing today. I'm in that mindset, so I'm going to spend the entire day doing that. So those are some pros and cons of the first week working from home. I'm already really enjoying it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as usual, thank you so much for spending time with me, and the video that you guys requested in last week's comments, I will be doing soon. So I'll see you soon.